Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the 148th segment of Be Inspired with Buzopat Life Changing Reality Tonic. I remain Honorable Ambassador Buzopat to see where I'm here on this platform. We give life to words. I always say that in order for us to embrace the truth, that will lead to our freedom. Yes, that's what we do here always. And welcome both. Remember always to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Be Inspired with Buzopat, and always like, share, and drop your comment because that feedback is always very important. Today we'll be talking on the topic spouses. Spouses. What a topic. A lot of messages I got from via my DM, we're all talking about spouses driving each other nuts. Really. We're living in a crazy, they say it's Gen Z or whatever you call it, is a crazy generation that we're dealing with right now. And I can speak authoritatively on this because I have been married for so long. Yes, you heard me. Over 2 decades. So I can relate, I can understand, and I can say some things. And again, when we say infinite wisdom comes from above, grace also makes a whole lot of difference. It sets us apart. It gives us with, undiluted wisdom. God selects those He really want to bless. And for those ones He's giving what it takes. The least they can do is to keep sharing with people. You never can tell who you're touching, what you're doing, who is benefiting. For everything I've done, I always say that for every life I touch positively, I know I've touched 100 in disguise. And that is the motivating factor. That is my inspiration. That is the reason why I do the things I do with or without benefit or kudos or thank you. It doesn't really matter. So let me say, before I really start this, I want to talk to married people. Honestly, I want to say this. Even though your spouse is wonderful, is fantastic, is too much, and loves you so much and can give and do anything for you, there are times that he or she may not give or do or say the right things. You know why? Because no human being is perfect. You are not perfect. And so, who you married to is also not perfect. You need to understand that. We really need to do it because most times, a lot of people assume what I don't understand and actually give each other so much trouble thinking that this person has what it takes to change everything. No. All of you are two imperfect human beings that had come together. But I came here for something. And now, to the men, especially those who are separated and divorced. Being divorced or separated from your partner does not in any way have anything to do with the children. It does not concern your kids at all. Go and pay school fees for those children. Go and pay school fees. Go and pay school fees. Go and take care of your children. Whatever it is that you have to do with your wife, that is not the problem. I know there are a lot of partners that are so impossible, that are so unbearable. So I am not here to ask you why you decide to leave or why you divorced or why you separated. That is not the problem. What I'm here for, why are you joining the children? Why are you letting your children suffer? Why are you putting them into something that they don't know about? Why are you punishing them? Why are you doing it? If you're not ready to be a father, stay celibate. Leave someone's daughter alone. Many children are victims and it hurts to see them suffer from what they did not know anything about. As a founder and president of a reputable NGO, dealing with the less privileged, the widows, the orphans, the drug addicts, the physically challenged, and the disadvantaged youth, I can authoritatively tell you what I have seen. Yeah, I will bore you if I start, but majority of the disaster we have in this society is as a result of this. You abandon them for who? And to my dear women, when you have issues with your spouse, don't drag the children inside it. Don't use them to punish the man that loves them. Stop using them as tools. Stop using them as helmets. Stop using them to be dodging bullets. They are innocent. I heard one particular woman telling to the husband whatever the problem they have. I actually don't want to know. But she was busy saying, listen to me. You will never see the children again. Bet me. You don't know me. You will never. Every right you have with them, trust authorities. They will cut it off. You will never see them. Why? How? That's their father. And every growing child deserves the love of a complete parent. They deserve the love of their mother and they deserve the love of their father. And it balances them. It makes their growth very okay. You think because you can, because you have the right, and you now like you will never. What do you mean by they will never see the children again? Men do it, women do it. They will never see, you will never see them again. See, they will never know you. And what is your joy? Tell me. Which award are we supposed to bring to give to you? They will never know their father. Oh, they will be busy knowing uncles and all that. I know there are deadbeat fathers. But when we get to those people, that's where we're talking to them. But for those who love their children, you don't have any right to deprive them of the privilege of loving and watching their children grow. Even if you don't want to be with them, access to their children is their right. A lot of people do this thing and it's not good. Some don't even know what it is, and most of the women who carry these children, they lose control. They don't even have what it takes to train those children right. It's not about having money. You may be a millionaire, but when it's not balanced and you are not there to do the needful, they will rise and you lose control. And losing control means that you can no longer, you can't discipline them. You can't tell them anything. And you can't even do anything. And hey, they're off. And when they make mistake, it's back to the society. You see, the truth of the matter is that if you have to have a good society, we must build families that can lead children, with good values and virtues. You really have to do this. If you know you are a suspect here, if you're listening to me or whenever you come across this video, go and make amends. Go and do the needful. Even if your parents did it, don't allow such cycle to repeat in your own generation. You have every right to break it. Sometimes spouses expect the world from each other. It doesn't work like that. They are humans. They are humans. You are human and they are humans like you. Imperfect like you, and will give you imperfect behaviors most of the time too. We must learn to accept what our spouses and our partners can give us and equally accept what they cannot do. Every one of you are raised in different places. Some people in the ghetto, some people in high places, some people having parents that can give them anything, some having where they can do without. So there are things you need to understand from the background of who your partner is to know how to deal with. There are some people that is not their fault, but the love and understanding and patience and that you give will actually make a lot of difference. Whoever knows you love him or her so much and you're willing to actually see them go through this and they will change for your sake. They will. And couples should understand that experiences is not enough to keep marriages afloat. No, couple must learn to step out to marriage summits, seminars, conferences. They must learn to read books and listen to beautiful inspirational tapes, that you will stay and hear. You cannot do it alone. You can't do it alone. When you do this, and of course, make prayer and in and out, in of season and out of season thing for yourself, you'll be able to build a home. Let me tell you, society is running riot, and it's family. Society begins from a home, and most of all these things are wrong partners are doing to each other, using children to do betting and do all these things. It has gone back to the society, and society is in a horrible mess. If you open TikTok today, you'll be shocked at what you see. Children of 12, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. Tell me, if they have harmonious home, it will not be like that. Do you know that you cannot say that, oh, every day is going to be Father Christmas, Mother Christmas for you? No, that is not it. But if you ever find yourself, if you ever feel down, in such situations where your mood, you'll be down, you'll be confused, you'll be depressed, or even totally or completely broken, stop blaming your partner, stop blaming your spouse or expecting them to do magic. No, that is not it. It's only God that is designed to fill the void that is inside of anybody. And so the right person to call when you are in that situation is God. It's God. Being responsible is the ability to respond to the needs of your family. That's what responsibility is all about. Fatherhood is not about broad shoulders and big muscles and all that. It's a responsibility. And motherhood is not about was, clothes and diamonds. No. It's a responsibility as well. No, and if you don't like what your husband is doing or has done, and if you don't like what your wife is doing or have done, can you learn to teach your son not to develop the characters that your husband have, so that another innocent girl will not come to go through what you have gone through? Yes, it's your duty and your right to save society. And as a man, if you don't like the characters and the habit and attitude of your wife, it's your job to make sure your daughter develop character that will not come to be like that of your wife, so that another innocent man will not go and inherit and go through what you've gone through. I think we owe society something. We really owe society something. And each and every one of us have something to do. And if we learn to do this thing and decide to do this thing and make up our mind to do this thing, honestly, we will be working for God indirectly. And we will have the harmony we need. We will have the peace we need at home, and we will have the same society. Being separated or being divorced is not supposed to cause war. It means that both of you agreed and decided to disagree, and everybody should learn to maintain peaceful relationship. Separation does not mean that, oh, you people are sworn enemies. You sure shared something wonderful before. You sure had a romantic relationship before. You sure had an understanding. Something triggered you before. Something tripped you before. Before you decided that is this person or never, there must be something fantastic and wonderful about the person. It doesn't matter what has gone wrong in between it. Will not make you people become enemies that will draw dagger and want to do anything to each other and use the innocent blessings, the future generation, the youth that will man up, the children that God has given you for signs and wonders, and use them as bait and use them to be dodging daggers and all that. That is not okay. Like I said, if we are suspect, go back and make amends. Let this message today give you a kind of, make you have sober reflection, and then think about it and think deeply about it. Nobody is winning this war. We are all going to leave this world. What are you leaving? Your children are just like your fixed deposit that you put in your bank, that whatever happens, there will be something that will come when it's handy. If you don't lead them right, when you need them, you're going to have high BP. They will start with you. That is the thing. Because when you cannot control, the damage begins and enters deep, and the first person they will turn around to devour will be you. So do the needful. Love your children. Remove the rancor between you and your spouse. Let both of you come together and love the children. If you're a suspect, change today. This is my message for us today. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Be Inspired with Buzopat. Follow me at Facebook page, Moment of Truth with Buzo, and Be Inspired with Buzopat as well. And to my emergency youth empowerment group, you can still follow me there. And then TikTok, Be Inspired with Buzopat. And Instagram, Be Inspired with Ambassador Buzo. And DM me as usual. Like I said, I just discussed most of this information. Why I had to do this topic, because of the messages that I got. A lot of people are talking. A lot of people are talking. Some have already treated, but the ones I have not will always keep doing this that we do together. Peace be with you. See you next week. Bye.